What is going on, beer tubers? Back at you with yet another beer review. And I'm going to be completely honest. I tried to film this review yesterday with John. We had some bystanders, a peanut gallery, if you will, and I was not satisfied with the quality of the video. There were too many distractions, too many interruptions, and I just didn't feel like I was giving you a good quality review of a beer that I know a lot of you want to see me review. John has gone home. We had quite the crazy evening. But today, we're looking at Toppling Goliath's latest double IPA. This is Scorpious Morchella, I believe is the name of the beer. And this is their new double IPA that is generously hopped at 8.2% alcohol by volume with two of my favorite hops. That is Galaxy and Nelson Sauvin. So this pours out a murky, turbid haze for days, as John hates me when I say it. A nice fluffy color of really, really tight, like kind of like an espresso like consistency. When you go get like a latte, they do the latte art, they've got those really tight bubbles that just hold together to the shape of the art. I feel like you could do latte art in these bubbles. It looks seriously fucking amazing. Anyways, I know Mike Sauvin did do a few brewing process tweets of this beer, kind of teasing it. They're celebrating hunting for morel mushrooms, and Iowa seems to have quite the morel hunters. So I really wish I was out doing that. They're some of my favorite. Very, very, very delicious. They need to be cooked in butter. If I was really going to do this review right, I'd be eating them with this beer. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get our nose into this beer. I am beyond excited for this one. I didn't really have it on the cleanest palate yesterday as well, so I just had a doppelganger, and I think we had Bright from Treehouse, which will be reviewed here shortly. So here we go. Okay, wow. You like Galaxy hops? Because if you don't, you're not going to like this beer. Wow. There is so much dank, earthy quality from the Nelson Sauvin. Almost like a... I mean, it's just like root, if you will. Like if you're smelling hop rhizomes in a way. There's so much earthy quality. There's this like spicy Galaxy character that I referenced in, I think, my 4-point review, or double dry hop 4-point review. But man, when you get past all that dankness, and it's the first thing you're greeted with is just this bouquet of sweet tropical juices. I mean, over fucking ripe pineapple for days. I mean, holy hell. This is up there with some of the better hopped IPAs and double dry hopped IPAs I've had. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Green in a way. Kind of reminds me of double dry hopped Congress Street. It's so damn juicy. I mean, yeah, I'm getting even more tangerine juice, like OJ, apricot, peachy. It's kind of all those are subtly there, but this one is heavy pineapple, heavy white wine. There's a lot of this like vinous earth character from the Nelson. Really, really dank. Really, really dank. Like pot dank. Honestly, though, this might be the best smelling Toppling Goliath double IPA ever brewed. I hope this becomes a regular. Even if it's monthly or every other month, bottles would be amazing. The artwork is amazing. So let's get into it. I am seriously salivating. I need this beer today, so cheers. I do have to give a big shout out to my buddy Kurt for picking this up for me down in the tap room. It's a tap room only exclusive. It's pretty limited batch size. I think this is like a test batch beer. And yeah, it's a $30 growler, so pricey, but boils down to about $10 a bomber-ish, give or take. Man, this is so fucking good. So creamy. You know, I've had a lot of Trillium beers on the channel lately, thanks to a couple friends of mine, Freddie, and I believe Mark Sear sent me one. And then Danny Tanner. We're going to call him Danny Tanner. I don't want to disclose everything. Anyways, This reminds me more of a Trillium beer than it does a Treehouse beer. They're really, really focused on capturing all elements of the hops versus just juice bombs. Um, it's so nice. The mouthfeel, seriously, is creamy. It's almost prickly on the palate. I do get that Galaxy character that I used to kind of bash a little bit. Like I just wanted straight juice all the time. And this is a really, really nice refreshment, change of pace. Yeah, really, really quite herbaceous. Um, get like this, like, um, it's definitely pineapple and juicy, but the juicy comes after the dank qualities. And you're kind of getting this like prickly sensation all over the mouth. It's earthy. Some of these like Pinot Noir white wine notes that I'm getting, almost like a Sauvignon Blanc. There's, I'm not a wine drinker, but I'm getting all these like bouquets of different white grapes. Um, it's really, really pleasant. I think I could give this to a wine drinker, and they could definitely see those elements and probably enjoy this just as much. 8.2% alcohol by volume. You're not getting that here. Does it feel sort of heavy on the palate? Sure, but it's simply the mouthfeel is medium to thick in a way for an IPA. Sort of like a milkshake in a way. But then finishes nice and juicy. Kind of rolls off the palate, and you're sitting there wanting more. This is going down way too quickly. I love the color. This is the color I strive for when I try to brew one of these, haze bombs. But it doesn't need any more malt. This is almost perfect as perfect gets for color and mouthfeel. Aroma-wise, I like this. They're commemorating hunting mushrooms out in the woods and going out and getting your hands dirty and harnessing these delicate mushrooms, these morels, and this is a great honor to that activity. So much pineapple and mango, little sweet papaya at the end. I love it. So yesterday when John and I reviewed this beer, he was like a 96. I was hovering in the 98 range, and clean palate, clean day, first beer of the day. Mind is finally clear. I'm not distracted. I'm fully being able to enjoy this beer. I'll say this. This is better than King Soup. Like a lot better. This is better than Sosis. Not kidding. If Mike can consistently brew this beer to this standard and maybe even a little bit juicier, I know it's hard to do with all the organics of hops, and each crop is kind of different. I'm going 100. I fucking love it. It captures everything I want in a double IPA. It's so smooth. It's gliding across my palate. It makes me want to keep drinking it, but I don't need to dome it. It's just so flavorful and so refreshing. I mean, it's been kind of warm here for May. Sorry, my beer fridge just kicked in. But yeah, I'm absolutely delighted at this. Hell of a job, Sabo. You did it again. Capture this magic every time you make this beer, because this is fucking beautiful. I cannot wait to see this in bottles. So, thanks guys so much for joining me. Again, thank you, Kurt, for bringing this back for me. It was a week from hell, and this is a nice way to just kind of relax. I'm a bachelor tonight. My wife is out at WizardCon, and all the boys have gone home from the party last night. We had a hell of a night. So see my Untapped if you wanted to see. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks so much. Definitely do check out anybody else's review of this beer. Try to get it. Try to trade for it. Don't give up a farm for it. But I mean, trade some Treehouse for it or trade some Trillium for it. There are some Iowa guys who will do it growler for growler, and I think you will not be displeased. You will be very, very, very satisfied. So cheers, everybody. Peace.